Hello everyone and welcome to today's tutorial on Dynamics 365 Business Central. So the purpose of this video for today is we're going to explore how you can enhance your user experience by customizing some of the work dates, some of the languages, and the settings overall in general. You know how people kind of say that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell? Well, kind of think of these settings as the powerhouse of BC or Business Dynamics. So in order to access the settings, right, this is your landing page, your splash page right here. If we go into the top right-hand corner, there's going to be a little cog or gear icon. Of course, if you hover over it, it's going to tell you settings. If you click into it, it's going to tell you settings right here. So here's where you can personalize, design, see your company information if it's your first time set up, get some assisted setup, more advanced settings, and some admin center. I'm going to focus on what most people might commonly be using, and that's going to be the My Settings section. And so right here, it tells me the role that I am in the company. If you have specific admin powers that allow you to kind of give yourself any role, you can click on to the three ellipses here and you can change the value or you can change your role, right? So sometimes the information is called values, but I might just call it roles because that's kind of what it is, right? So I'm going to keep myself as business manager for right now, might upgrade myself later. I can check the company, right? Make sure that I am on the current company that I'm supposed to be on. Maybe you're someone who is a freelancer. Maybe you manage multiple companies. Maybe you have different LLCs that you work for or that you personally happen to go through. So you can check to make sure that you're on the proper landing page for each company or you've associated the right role with each company account. So I'm just going to hit the cancellation right here. We're going right here. Region. So if you want to set up a specific region for the available languages, you definitely can. If you have a specific language that you're more comfortable working in, yours may not be English. Maybe it is German, from Austrian version of German at that. Nihongo desu, right? Maybe you speak Portuguese, Baruski. There's all sorts of languages here. If you don't see the one that you want, you should be able to set that up in the more advanced settings as well. Here is your work date. So if you were going to work on a specific transaction, you can see here, if I hover over this, because I still have the toolset teachings tab, a little bit of a tongue twister, because I have my teaching tips set on. When I hover over specific things, if I want more information, it's definitely going to read that out for me. So the work date specifies the date that will be entered on transactions. Typically, this would be today's date, but there might be some circumstances that require you to make an invoice in the past so you can pay it properly and all of that kind of stuff. So you have that option for right now. My work date is in the past and I'm just going to kind of leave it there, right? Change your time zone as you need it. You can change when you receive specific notifications, right? And this is just for things that matter to you, like important things that you want to have enabled. So like bookings as invoiced. If I want sandbox environment, uncheck that, right? Item availability is low. I can have more filter views for details. So if it's a specific item number that I want, like it's a specific item I know that I want to keep track of, right? So for example, what I currently have filled out, maybe it's this swivel chair in blue, like I really want to know when that starts getting low so I can get the ping and order for more. That is pretty helpful in that area. Close that out. If I want to change the specific areas that is pulling cloud storage from, right now it's pulling from my demo account, and then right here is my last sign in. That is the more or less the basics for the settings. Now, if you want it to apply, it should apply it automatically when you hit the OK. Like any sort of changes you do should be done automatically. It might refresh the page or something of that nature if you do a drastic, but if you want to double check and make sure, you can log in and then log back out, and your new settings should be in place, providing you with a more tailored D365 experience in Business Central. And that's really about it. So you've learned it today, how to set specific work days, customize your language settings, and how to explore optional items. Once again, you hit the gear icon up in the top right-hand corner, settings, and you can kind of play around in a little bit of this stuff. Now, if you do have a Business Dynamics account that was given to you by a company, you might not have all these features. Some of them might be grayed out, but at least you know where to look if you do have these features in the future. Thank you all for listening. I hope you'll catch us in the next one. My name is Nee, and it's been a pleasure.